Hello and welcome. I'm Joshua, host of Oh That's a Fact, where I call BS on myths and give you brain-backed strategies that actually work. Whether this is your first episode or you've been with us since the beginning, I appreciate you listening. Just by being here, I can tell you have a curious mind and a desire to learn. I'm about to give the answer to the prior episode's quick Quizlet. You can either skip ahead 10 seconds when I tell you, or answer the question in your head. And don't worry if you missed it. If you listen to the very end of this episode, not only will you get a chance to answer the next quick Quizlet, but you'll also get a bonus habit hack. The time to stay or skip ahead 10 seconds is now. Make your choice. The answer to last episode's quick Quizlet, how long does it take to typically form a habit, is 66 days. I know that answer is going to surprise you, possibly. I will cover exactly where that came from today. Ready to unlock one of your brain secrets? Ever decided, all right, today's the day that I start exercising every day? Or maybe after today, no late night sweets. Or no more putting off until tomorrow what I can do the day after tomorrow. Ever tried to make truly big changes in your life and then fail miserably? Of course you have. And I have too. It's not your fault. Your brain doesn't care about willpower. It cares about rewards. So today, we're going to hack that system. Habits drive most of what we do. Our behaviors, from grabbing our morning coffee to late-night phone scrolling, they're all just part of our routine. But most podcasts and professional speakers focus on motivation, not the neuroscience behind why we do it. In this episode, you and I will discover why some habits stick, why most change hacks don't change a thing, and you can use brain science to start making a lasting transformation today. Here's the plan. What are habit loops, and why can't you make habits stick? The myths behind changing behavior. Then, you get a story, and you get a story. Powerful, science-backed tips, a quick Quizlet on taking naps, and a bonus habit hack for staying until the very end. Simply put, habits are behaviors that become automatic, and they require little to no conscious thought after being formed. And habit loops are how we use certain cues to start a routine, while rewards make us want to do it all over again. Cue, routine, reward.
Oh.
Here's what we know. Eventually, everyone struggles and blames themselves with that inner voice that usually cries out, "Damn it, I'm weak! Why can't I just do it? Don't I have enough willpower? Where's my grit? Normally, I think of myself as having pretty good discipline. What happened?" Again, it's not your fault. In reality, it's about cues, routines, and rewards, not motivation. I'm talking about habit loops, folks. Ah, yes, habit loops. Still not getting it? Meet Pretend Penny. Penny was super active. Now, exercises just once a week if she's lucky. And Penny isn't very lucky. She wants to jog daily, but joined the 30, flirty, and slightly fluffier club. It's just not going to happen. Here's why. Penny's fine, but then, day 4, a long day. Finally home, downstairs watching TV, shoes upstairs. She'd have to stop her show, climb the stairs, get her shoes, come back down, change clothes, go outside in the cold, run, then shower. It's getting late, sun's going down. Maybe she'll just run more tomorrow. Tell me this doesn't sound right. Instead, shoes are by the door. Cue. Favorite podcast plays while jogging. Reward number 1. Post-jog smoothie. Reward number 2. A routine she wants to follow? Success from hacking the system, not willpower. Now, Here's something that's going to blow your mind. You've probably heard it takes 21 days to form a habit. Total lie. That myth came from a plastic surgeon in the 60s named Dr. Maxwell Maltz. Maltz noted that patients adjusted to their new faces in about 3 weeks. Somehow, that became all habits form in 21 days. It's been bad science and the worst game of telephone for over 60 years. The real number? 66 days on average. Simple habits like drinking water, closer to 18. Complex ones like running daily? Try 2 to 8 months. So, if you're 3 weeks in and struggling, relax. You're not broken. You're on schedule. The myth is that you just need willpower. Dirty lie. Willpower is unreliable. It might get you started, but here's what really happens. The basal ganglia, your brain's habit headquarters, takes over when dopamine floods into it from the nearby midbrain. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, a brain chemical that we produce and release whenever we feel pleasure or satisfaction. It works on both the good and the bad habits alike, from tying your shoes to relishing that sweet crunch of eating your favorite snack. This process strengthens patterns of behavior, and before you know it, it has you making habits on autopilot. Learning to ride a bike? Boom! First roller coaster ride? Boom! First kiss? Bada boom! That feeling makes you want to do it again. And again and again. Bottom line, you can't beat biology, but you can use your brain's natural reward system to motivate for success. Storytime! I'm going to tell you about Oprah Winfrey's greatest achievement, and I guarantee you that it's not what you think. It's not the 25-year talk show dynasty, not becoming the first black female billionaire, and it's definitely not the media mogul with the ability to influence millions. Want to know what Oprah says is her greatest success? It's learning to say the word no. I know. It sounds like motivational fluff, but hang in there because this gets wild. Between ages 9 and 14, Oprah survived repeated abuse and told no one about it for 20 years. Her survival response? She couldn't set boundaries. She lied constantly, ran away, even faked a robbery, stomping on her own glasses to avoid getting in trouble. Her life was chaos. And the root cause? She kept saying yes to anyone about anything. At age 14, Oprah moved in with her father in Nashville. After looking at her report card, her father demanded, "Do not bring another C into this house. You are not a C student. You do not have a C mind. If you did, I would accept that, but you don't. So I expect your work to reflect your capability." Her father's single keystone statement changed everything. High expectations equals high achievements. Accepting external structure triggered a cascade. She became successful in school, which led to broadcasting. She said yes to everything, radio, TV, every opportunity. Sign me up. That same trait that put her at risk became her superpower. She became the ultimate people pleaser, accepting every opportunity, every show idea, and every door that opened, and it made her the queen of media. At age 36, Oprah's famous, successful, wealthy. She's still saying yes to everything. Serial killers, skinheads, if it works, work it. Then something shifts. She interviews a mass murderer, then decides not to air it all. She's taping a show on neo-Nazis and stops mid-taping, deciding this is doing nobody any good. So she pulls the plug. For the first time ever, she's saying no, and she doesn't feel guilty about it. Not one bit. She later went on record saying, "The ability to learn to say no and not feel guilty about it is the greatest success I have achieved." Really? Greater than her show, than her billions, than her influence? How can that be? I think she realized that boundaries that could have protected her as a child could both protect her and give her power as an adult. Breaking her yes to everything habit triggered a ripple effect. Setting boundaries led to self-trust, better decisions, creative control, owning a studio, and ultimately building an empire. That one single habit change, that one keystone habit of learning to say no without guilt or fear, it unlocked everything else. Master the art of saying no with confidence, and you empower yourself to say yes when it truly matters. So, what this means is, habits can't be formed on willpower alone. They're about brain wiring, the basal ganglia, dopamine, the habit loop. These aren't abstract concepts. They're your operating system. And now that you know how it works, you can rewire it. So, let's get practical. Tip number 1, the 66-day reality check. Forget the 21-day myth. Real habit formation takes an average of 66 days, and it can range from 18 to 254 days, depending on the complexity. So if you're 3 weeks in and you're struggling, you're not failing. You're just getting started. Be patient. This isn't a sprint. It's rewiring your brain. Tip number 2, the 2-minute rule. Start ridiculously small. Ridiculously. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Not a chapter, just 1 page. Want to exercise? 2 minutes of stretching. The goal isn't to finish, it's to show up. A wise counselor once told me, just put your shoes on. Once you're moving, momentum takes over. And if 2 minutes is too much, well, you're lying to yourself. Tip number 3, rely on your environment, not your willpower. The truth? Your couch is way more powerful than your motivation. Snacks in the pantry? You'll eat them. Phone charging by your bed? You'll scroll. Stop fighting biology. Want to drink more water? Put water on your desk. Want to stop doom scrolling? Charge your phone in another room. Make the right choice, the easy choice. Here's the bottom line. Your brain isn't broken. It's designed to automate. The basal ganglia, dopamine, the habit loop, these are tools, not enemies. And now, you control them. Forget willpower. Forget 21 days. Design your cues. Tweak your environment. Give your brain 66 days. That's 2 months, not 3 weeks. If Oprah built an empire by learning 1 2-letter word, you can build the habits you need. Start small. Start today. Pick one thing, just one. Trust the process. And now, for a quick Quizlet on our next episode's topic, power napping. Oh, don't forget to write the answer to today's question in the comment section right next to your review. Ready to play? According to NASA's groundbreaking research and multiple sleep studies from the University of South Australia, Harvard Medical School, and Flinders University, the sweet spot for a power nap to maximize your alertness and minimize grogginess is A, exactly pi minutes, 3.14159, so you can achieve mathematical enlightenment while your neurons calculate the circumference of your dreams. B, 10 to 20 minutes, so you stay in light sleep stages, avoid sleep disorientation, and you get 1 to 3 hours of enhanced alertness. C, 30.49 minutes, so your boss can't fire you for coming back to work late because technically they have to round the time down. D, 45 minutes, so you have plenty of time to stretch and fully chew a quick bite of food before returning to work. You listened to the very end, so here's your reward. It's called the dopamine spike celebration. And it sounds ridiculous until you try it. BJ Fogg's research shows immediate positive reinforcement, even a fake celebration, strengthens habit loops by hijacking the brain's reward system. So, after completing your habit, even a tiny version, Do a physical celebration. Pump your fist. Say yes. Do a little dance. Do it alone. Do it in public. I don't care. Just celebrate physically. These tiny celebrations trigger dopamine releases that your brain associates with the behavior. Over time, your brain starts craving the habit because it craves the celebration. You're literally tricking your brain into wanting to do the thing. And it works. I look forward to reading your review on this and each episode as they come out. If you want to reach out to me directly, I can best be reached at ohthat'safact@gmail.com. And don't worry, the email address, the source material for this episode, and some other little gems are in my show notes. If you like what you're hearing, help support the show by subscribing wherever you're listening, and so you don't miss the next installment. If you felt like the information was helpful, please tell a friend. Heck, you could tell too. Join me next time to hear more about power napping. For now, learn as much as you can about as much as you can.